I'm here to give you guys setups, behind the scene knowledge on how to bank on those setups and why they work out. So today we're going to be talking about pennants. Please drop a like on the video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching every single one of them. I enjoy making them and I sincerely hope that they help you guys out. So a pennant is when we have lower highs, as you can see up top here, converging into higher lows, which you guys can see on the bottom side. And I use zones. Zones are a way to kind of use the candle bodies and the wicks. So you get the candle bodies, the bottom of it and the top of it, and then the wicks, the bottoms and the tops. And most people that you see talk about pennants are going to say, okay, go short right when it breaks the bottom side, or go long right when it breaks the top side. But you can see here, towards the end of this pennant, we had a break to the downside, this red candle. If you would have went short immediately, you would have gotten eaten up because we had two green candles that followed right after that and probably would have stopped you out. So what we want to do is we want to go short after a retest. So we retested here. These two green candles retest this zone, and then you could have gone short at the end of this green candle and gotten two nice red candles there. Same thing here. You got to retest, and we went short. Two nice red candles. Why that works, guys, is because this is a support level that has now been flipped into resistance. And once it becomes resistance, that's when you want to short it. You don't want to short it right as the level goes away because there's a chance it'll come back up and need to refresh that level to ensure that buyers have become sellers at that level. Once it does that, then you're safe to go short. And we get the ultimate retest later in the day, probably about an hour, hour and a half after. And you guys can see high volume came in. This thing went from 446.21 all the way to 445.21. So nice full point move. But the key here, guys, use those retests. Do not buy right on the break, because on the break, the buyers have not been transitioned into sellers on that bottom trend line side. It's the same thing for the upside, it's just flipped. So if you guys have any questions, make sure that you hit me up in my DMs or the replies. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching these videos.